We'll begin with breaking news, though. A brush fire near I-95 at the Indian River Brevard County line has closed a portion of the interstate. As you plainly see, one northbound lane open. That's causing big traffic backups. Palm Bay Fire and the Indian River County Sheriff's Office on scene. The brush fire appears to be off the roadway. We'll keep you updated on air and online. Meanwhile, a drop in temperatures as we head into the weekend.
Feels good. First Alert meteorologist Kate Wenzel joining us now with a look at what else we can expect. Kate?
Yeah, Kelly and Michael, just Chamber of Commerce weather today with beautiful blue skies, low humidity, and temperatures in the 70s. And here's the best part. It's going to continue into Saturday and Sunday as well. So right now, temperatures very comfortable, but they are going to drop dramatically tonight. Right now, 77 in Jupiter, 77 Okeechobee, 79 Boca Raton, and Sebastian, 76 degrees. Look how much cooler we are at this time than we were at this time yesterday. 11 degrees cooler in Okeechobee, 11 degrees cooler Vero Beach, and 8 degrees cooler in West Palm Beach. So tonight, temperatures near the coast dropping into the upper 50s across Palm Beach County. Now, inland Martin County, 53 for Indiantown, 56 Hobe Sound. Port St. Lucie down to 54 degrees tonight, 54 degrees in Sebastian. And out by the lake, looking at temperatures there as low as 51 degrees for Okeechobee. Very cool air for this time of year. So you'll need your jacket first thing Saturday morning, and then we have some nice weather ahead. We'll talk all about it coming up in a few minutes.
Tonight, a Port St. Lucie teacher is under investigation for misconduct for allegedly having an inappropriate relationship with a student. WPTV's Cameron Eppinger joining us live now from Somerset College Preparatory with the details. Cam?
Well, this is a school that served grades 6 through 12, and we know that the student involved in this incident is at least 18 years old, according to the Port St. Lucie Police Department. Now, the school hasn't released the name of the teacher, but we do know that teacher has since resigned from their position, and they are not allowed here on campus. Now, last night, the principal, Erica Rains, she posted a video on the school's Facebook page letting parents know about the incident and shared a few details. In the video, she says earlier this week, administration was made aware that a teacher was involved in an inappropriate relationship with a student, and they immediately notified the police. She also mentioned that she's not aware of any other students being involved in a relationship with the teacher. Here's what she had to say.
I'm sorry, and I promise we took action as soon as we found out, and we will continue to do everything in our power to keep your kids safe.
Now, it's still unclear at this point if the teacher will in fact face charges. The police department says it all depends on the outcome of their investigation. We're live tonight in Port St. Lucie. I'm Cameron Eppinger, WPTV News Channel 5.
It is the weekend, of course. The big questions: are you ready to wait in traffic? More traffic than even normal. Wait for a table at a restaurant, to get a tea time, to go to the grocery, you name it. Population numbers keep growing. Palm Beach County approaching 1.5 million people living here. St. Lucie County now passing the 500,000 mark. And longtime South Florida residents are noticing, and many are not happy. They say with the crowds come the hard facts. They're being priced out of paradise. WPTV's Matt Cesney here with the data.
During the lunch hour on Dixie Highway, where the locals like to eat, there is a strong feeling about this part of Florida.
As locals, and I don't know if people are moving down or just relocating to our area, but it's gotten really bad.
John Rahm's observation may be backed by the numbers from the Census Bureau, the data showing a population surge in our corner of the state, even as it drops in 2/3 of U.S. counties. In particular, Palm Beach and St. Lucie counties grew thanks to more people moving here. It's called net migration. Even with more deaths than births from July of 2020 to 21, Palm Beach gained over 9,000 residents and 16,000 more in St. Lucie. Kim Lanham of Digital Risk, who showed off the Zoom background of a longtime Floridian, did a poll on the changes.
It was pretty overwhelming. More than 73% said too many people are moving here. And, almost 50% of those people have been in Florida for more than 20 years.
And that boils over into comments like this from those feeling a Florida squeeze.
It's awful, actually. The traffic, everywhere you go, it's congested.
It's all part of the migration, mostly from northern cities. But the housing experts say the migration doesn't have to be all bad.
There's two ways ways to look at it, right? If you're a longtime Floridian and you own a home, you're like, hey, great, my home is, I'm gaining a lot of value and equity in my home. If you're a first-time home buyer and you're trying to buy a house, yeah, you're looking at this saying, what am I going to do?
One thing she says some South Floridians are doing is moving to places like the Treasure Coast in Tampa, St. Pete. And their poll also found that 51% of Florida residents are actually considering leaving the state altogether. In West Palm Beach, Matt Cesny, WPTV, News Channel 5.
Here at WPTV, we're committed to spending more time on issues affecting you, our viewers, in the Palm Beaches and on the Treasure Coast, and solutions to help you manage the rising cost of living. You can stay in touch with our ongoing series, Priced Out of Paradise, on WPTV.com.
And it's not only just buying a house, but renting in Florida. That's very expensive as well. Here's what it's going to cost you right now. According to Realtor.com, the national median rent in the United States, $1,792 a month. That was according to last month's data. That's a 17% jump from a year ago, marking double-digit increases for studio apartments, 1 bedrooms and 2 bedrooms. February's new high put the typical apartment at $283 more each month than it was in 2020 before the pandemic, and that marks a nearly 20% increase over the past 2 years. Miami saw the fastest growth, with the median rental price spiking 55% in February from 1 year ago. Today, the governor announced Florida's businesses are continuing to grow. The state's total private sector employment increased by 52,000 jobs in February. Our unemployment rate fell to 3.3%, below the national average. Employers have added jobs for 22 consecutive months.
We never ever go to the knee. Better we died and give up.
Never will they go to their knees. The mayor of the capital of Ukraine, Kyiv, says Ukrainian forces have pushed back Russian forces in several areas near Kyiv, vowing to defend all buildings rather than give up the capital. The war in Ukraine entering its second month. An estimated 1,000 civilians have been among those dead and more than 10 million people displaced. The actual numbers likely to be much higher. Meanwhile, President Joe Biden got a firsthand look at the impact the war is having on Ukrainian families. The president traveled to Poland this morning after a series of high-stakes meetings with NATO allies in Brussels.
The American people would not be part of subsidizing Putin's brutal, unjustified war against the people of Ukraine.
The violence has triggered Europe's largest refugee crisis since World War II, and Poland has borne the brunt of that crisis, with more than 2 million Ukrainians having flooded into the country. President Biden is set to deliver a major address tomorrow on the state of the war. Many Ukrainians making harrowing journeys to escape, some to our area.
WPTV's Lenny Supal brings us the story of one Ukrainian woman's 9-day trek to get out, reuniting with family in Boca Raton.
Gathered around the coffee table in her Boca Raton home, Ganna Iskander is able to rest a bit easier, watching on as her son plays a game of chess with his grandparents, a scene she waited weeks to see.
She traveled from East Ukraine, which is a hell. It's a hell on earth.
Just days ago, she reunited with her mother, who just escaped the war-torn country of Ukraine.
The most terrifying scenes you see from the war, the bombing. Our neighbor was walking the street the other day. He saw parts of the body, dead bodies, exploded buildings.
Valentina Motric is from Kharkiv, roughly 25 miles from the Russian border.
Kharkiv was peaceful, young.
But the peaceful city is in peril.
Mom saw the house right in front of her window collapse.
A target to Russian forces and their relentless bombardment. It's forced much of the community to live below street level for safety.
We spent an hour piling up, like on the top of the kid, because everyone's trying to protect children first. We wanted to save children.
A volunteer extraction group gave her a car ride to Moldova.
She doesn't drive. She doesn't speak English. She's senior. Older lady. She's scared. Like, how can she make this journey?
The 9-day journey ended in Romania, then a 16-hour flight to Miami to reunite with family.
The message I want to say, appreciate all you have, your family.
Motric prays for better days ahead.
In my country will be peace.
A firm belief that peace in Ukraine is possible. In Boca Raton, Lenny Supal, WPTV News Channel 5.
South Florida's outpouring of generosity for Ukrainians has been incredible, and now you can help too if you'd like. Go to WPTV.com/Ukraine-help.